Hi guys, it's Lily the vegan organizer, and I'm back again with yet another Filofax unboxing. So it's been a little while, and I held out as long as I could. In fact, it turns out that I was slightly misguided when I said in the last unboxing that I'd run out of colors that I liked in synthetic leather in A5. Um, it turns out that there is one more. It's not my absolute favorite color, but I still quite like it. It's the Metropol A5 in red. The Metropol only comes in two colors in A5, black and red. And black just, it's not that I have anything against black, but it kind of seems very businessy to me, and I think I wouldn't pick it unless I absolutely had to. So I have actually got the Metropol in A4 in black because that's the only color it comes in. I use that for my lesson planning for teaching. I guess they assume that anyone wanting an A4 Filofax is going to be so serious that they would only consider black. I don't know, because it would be nice to have in other colors in the A4. But anyway, I do like red, even though it's not my favorite color. As I've mentioned before, my favorite colors are all in the sort of like blue, green, purple, turquoise, teal kind of range. But red is quite nice, and because I didn't want to get another of exactly the same style in a different color. So like the Saffiano, there's the raspberry, and I kind of considered that, but I'm going to wait until the new planners come out when I don't know when that is. I guess closer to 2016 to see if they have like a kind of a deeper purple one, because the Saffiano has got like a pink lining and I don't really like that. Um, anyway, so you may be wondering, what is another Filofax going to be used for? And I think that this one is going to be used as a pet tracker. So I got the idea from Mrs. Brimble's, Anna Brim, who made a fluffy fax for her bunnies and guinea pigs. And I thought that's a really nice idea, and that Tails and Panda could have their own furry fax. So this is going to be the furry fax. So let's see what it looks like. This came from Amazon. And as usual on Amazon, it was quite a bit reduced. I think they're normally 41 or 45 pounds, and this one was 30 pounds, so yay. So it just comes in this, after you take the Amazon packaging off, it comes in this plastic bag, and then there's this cardboard thing, and then the kind of, you know, like, I don't know, fabric softener sheet sort of thing. So we'll just take that off. And the whole thing is covered in plastic, which not all of them are. I think the last two unboxings that I've done, they haven't been covered in plastic. So we'll take off the snap, and then we take this off. And unlike with the clip book, there's nothing cool you can do with this. You can't turn it into a divider unless you cut it yourself. So we'll put that away. And I think that the color of this looks quite different. Other reviewers who've made YouTube videos have commented on this. In the pictures, at least on Amazon, and I think also on the Filofax website, this looks like a kind of sort of like very dull red, but when you see it in person, it's much brighter. It's more of something described as a kind of like ladybird red. It's just really like kind of very bright red, a little bit on the darker side, I guess, but not that much. Just a sort of very nice bright bright red. So it's very, very nice. If you like red, then I think this is a good choice. So it's got a snap closure, and just before we open it up, we'll just look at the side, which is just plain. You've got the Filofax logo there. And now we'll open it. So the thing about the Metropol, which I already knew from my A4, is that it comes with quite a lot of card pockets. So you get 1, 2, 3 smallish ones, like normal card size pockets, and then one bigger one. And then you also get this little pocket here, which I guess you could use, I think for decorating, you could stick quite a lot of stuff in here. That would be useful. And then you get the same thing on the other side in another pocket. And you've just got the branding here, Filofax Metropol A5 organizer. And then here you have a sort of full width pocket that runs the whole way. So I think all of these would be quite good. It has, like, again, I think like the A4 Metropol, maybe that's sort of prejudicing me, but it has a very businessy sort of feel to it, I think. But you could use this would be good for like stickers and decorating stuff. Another cool thing about the Metropol is that it has 2 pen loops. So there's one here on this side, and then one on the other side. Neither of them are elasticated, but as I've mentioned before, I don't know if this is just me, but I don't really find that the elasticated pen loops on Filofaxes make that much difference. I haven't been able to fit really any bigger sizes of pens in them than in the non-elasticated ones. So this is my trusty Muji erasable pen 0.4, and that fits in here perfectly fine. I don't think you could get anything much bigger in, but it's really not difficult to put this one in at all. And that's just the same as like my Saffiano and Domino, which have elasticated pen loops. Then you get this protective sheet here, which I'm going to attempt to remove. And then you get the inserts. So again, the Metropol has a kind of different style here than the other A5s that I've got. It has this black, I guess this is like it's like a flyleaf, but instead of the clear acetate that the other ones have, it's got this one that says Filofax in the middle. Let me just take this plastic off. And then it has all of these different designs. So let's just look a bit closer. Yeah, so it has like an umbrella and a butterfly and a musical note and like all kinds of different little tiny designs, which I guess sort of symbolize, like, I don't know, all of the various things that you could use to record in your Filofax. It's kind of a nice design. I sort of like it, but then I miss the clear flyleaf because you can't, well, obviously you can't see through it, so you can't put something underneath it, which is what I would normally do. I would normally put a cover underneath it and, you know, just have the flyleaf as a sort of like see-through protective cover. So you can't do that with this one. Then it has this label, which is easy to take off. This is still quite nice in its own right, though. And on the back, it's just plain black. And it's like quite a sort of hard, sturdy plastic, so it's, I think, definitely supposed to be used as a flyleaf. It's just that it's black instead of see-through. And then you get your usual 6 dividers labeled 1 through 6, just like in the other A5s that I've had. And then you get your to-do list. So it's got 3 pages of to-do lists. I think with this, for the Filofax, probably we will need these. Oh no, 4 pages. I'll leave these in. I don't think we'll have huge amounts of to-dos because most of the to-dos we'll put in the calendar pages. So like, for example, when they need their flea medicine, or, you know, trips to the vet, or ear cleaning and things like that. But probably it would be useful to have a couple of these because there might be some sort of like more spontaneous to-dos that come up for them that you can just write down in here. Then it's got some ruled paper and some squared paper, and this is again different from the other ones that I've had. So this one has got quite big squares, I think, in comparison to the other ones that I've seen. It goes all the way to the edge. There's no border. So I don't know if this is like an older or a newer design. It says 2013. I don't know if they've like changed it or if this is just an alternate one that you get in some things. And then it's got some blank paper, so sort of a few more sheets of blank paper, which I personally don't find as useful, but I know a lot of people do. And James has been drawing like pictures of tails and pandas, so maybe, and he's been drawing them in his personal size, so maybe if I give him some of these blank pages, then he can draw some pictures and we can use them to illustrate parts of the Filofax. And then we have contacts. I guess the only thing that we have to put in here is our vet, because we don't have a dog sitter, so I think I'll just put the vet's details in here. And then my beloved colored paper. I love this. So I'm not sure what we'd use this for in here. I might take this out and put it in one of my other Filofaxes where I'm using the colored paper for something, because I haven't put that much thought into the setup of this, so I might keep it here for a while, and in case I think of something, I have to make a list of all of the different things that we'll have to track in here. I've got a good idea of like the most important ones, but I'll have to see if there are any other things. This is kind of more functional rather than like some of my other ones, like my planner, which is just for fun. So you know, like I don't want to overcomplicate it and put in lots of sections of things that we're not going to need, because it's mostly just for like um, keeping track of their appointments. Um, Food, I want to like kind of make a list of like different things that they like and just different recipes, because we sort of give them a mix of like kind of store-bought dog food and our own food that we make. So I just like kind of might want to keep a list, because at the moment it's not really, it's kind of scattered in different places. Um, and Panda's medicine, because Panda has a heart condition, so like or things like when we have to get his prescription renewed from the vets, and obviously like, you know, vet appointments and their, you know, vaccination and microchip um, records and stuff like that. But really not anything more than that, I don't think. So here we've got the week on 2 pages introductory page, and then we've got the 2015 year on 1 page calendar, and then you have 2014, 2016 on the other side. Personal information, which I don't think we'll need. We've got that in a few different languages, and then the usual stuff, the European Union members for 2015, international information, religious festivals, notable dates. I won't need any of that for this. And then one blank page with notes, and then it starts off in January 2015 as usual, and you've got the normal A5 vertical pages with appointment times, which is good for this, because the other thing that we want to use this for is like as a food tracker for them. So like, you know, kind of when we've given them breakfast and like dinner, when they've had snacks, things like that, so we can sort of like keep tabs on it and make sure that they get a nice variety of like different kinds of food sort of like throughout the day and throughout the week. And that goes until January 2016. So yeah, buying Filofaxes halfway through the year, you kind of miss out on inserts. And I know that the inserts are sort of expensive. I think that like a year, if you bought the insert separately, I think it costs like £10, but what can I do? So it's fine. And then you get some like 3 blank pages, ruled pages again at the end, which I probably put in the front with the other ones. A reminder, a ruler. I love the rulers. This is a see-through ruler in contrast to the front flyleaf, which is black. And then here you get, this is interesting, so you do get the bigger flyleaf here, and I'll just show you what I mean. So you know there are the 2 sizes of flyleaf. There's the one that is this size, and then there's the bigger one that extends over the tabs and like kind of protects the tabs. So for some reason they put that in the back. So I guess what I would do is put this in the front and then decorate this with lots of like kind of dog themed images. I think that's what I'll do, because this is the Filofax. And then not have one in the back, which is fine, because I don't think I really need one, because then I've got this top loading envelope. So this must be standard as well on all the A5s, and I really like these. Again, I don't think that we're going to be decorating this very much, but if I find some like dog stickers, then I can put them in here. And anyway, it just sort of protects the back, and it's like a kind of helps you to lift the page. And then there's a notepad here. So if we take this out, it's kind of stiff, it's a bit hard to take out, but you get a mesh pocket here, which is slightly different than the other A5s. There's nothing here, you can't lift this up. Yeah, so I don't know what the advantages or disadvantages of having a mesh pocket as opposed to like, you know, just something made out of the same material as this, but this one is a mesh pocket, so you could put more stickers or like kind of other decorative stuff in here. And I think that I might take this out, because like it's in most cases I sort of like the idea of having everything, you know, like kind of in the rings. I'm not sure about whether or not we'd need to have a notepad like for things that we'd specifically have to tear off. I don't think we would need that for this planner, so I'll see. And then as I mentioned, you've got your second pen loop here, and then if we just turn it over, we've got the back, which is plain, and the sort of the back of the strap, which is stitched bit here. So I think the only other thing to mention about this is that the texture of this, in case you're wondering, it's kind of padded, so it feels a little bit puffy, and it's very smooth. So in contrast to, like, for example, the Saffiano, which feels like it has a grain on it, this is a very, very smooth synthetic leather, um, and yeah, it feels slightly puffy. So it's not like major. It's not like it's that noticeable, but you can feel that there's something hard inside it, like cardboard, and then it has this kind of like slightly padded, sort of puffy feel to it. Um, so yeah, I'll make another video when I've got the Filofax set up, and show you how I'm using it. Um, I might switch this with one of my other planners that's already set up, and make another one, the Filofax, and use this for something else, because I don't think we need two pen loops for the Filofax. And there might be some of the other planners where it would be nice to have two different colors of pen. So I'll think about that. But I think for the moment, because I've already got the other one set up and I'm sort of used to them and their colors, that we'll make this the Filofax, and then I'll think about it later. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.